What's up YouTube, Brownie here, coming to you with another video, and today we are going to do some testing of the newest artifact, Auspicious Lucky Cat. So let's take a quick look at it. Oh yeah, it's on Mockman. Okay, so here's the artifact. You get 24% control immunity, 24% HP, and 24% all damage reduction. So solid defensive artifact, and then we got the special part down here called Good Fortune and Prosperity. When releasing basic attacks or active skills, triggers Fortune 5 times and Prosperity 5 times. Fortune grants one random ally, one random ingot, and Prosperity grants self one random ingot. So you get 5, the user gets 5 random ingots, and then there's 5 random ingots spread out amongst your other heroes. And then, let's see, where's it at? And then, what does each ingot do? Yeah, okay. Gold ingot, each hero can own up to 30 ingots, and each of which increases the owner's all damage dealt by 3%. So you can get a total of 90% all damage dealt. So that's pretty good. It's pretty solid if you can get, the max ingots. Now, the silver ingots are the defensive ones, and they basically give you 15% of AMB's effect. So it reduces the owner's damage by a percentage of their own attack, so which is 15%, and that goes up to I think 450%. 15 times 30. I think that's 450. So yeah, it's a very solid defensive bonus or buff, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, this on paper, this artifact is very, very solid. Now, there was a nerf to it recently where you used to get this at the beginning of a round or the end of a round, I forget which one, but now they switched it to when the person does a basic or an active. So a little bit of a nerf. It's not huge unless you're facing CC. If you're against a CC wave, that's where it really can hurt that we don't get it at the end of round or beginning of round, whichever they had it. So anyway, we're gonna take this in and test this against the Void Boss in Boss 9, because that's the stage we're on, and I feel like that will it'll give us a good solid test, really, because I beat Stage 8 with Crown, and the other ones I was using Crown or Melodic Strings, and it's always been Crown that I use with Mockman, but I feel like this artifact kind of fits him way better than Crown does, because it has that offensive aspect to it, and yeah, I just want to see if it can work. It won't be obviously the go-to artifact for every single game mode, like Flame Shrine or something. You'd still want to put on Antler's Cane and all that stuff, but as far as like campaign, Void Boss, Realm's Gate, Overseer, like all those kinds of things, this might be the go-to, the new go-to thing for me at least, which is going to be Auspicious Lucky Cat with Balanced Strike, and instead of Crown Balanced Strike. So we'll see how this goes. We're running the team the same way as I've been running it. All the supports have imprints that are defensive, so block, armor, and damage reduction. Mockman's running skill damage, holy damage, and crit. The crit is because, well, the boss, you might want to run crit even if you don't have Hunter's Focus, because the boss can debuff your crit, and that's why you run attribute reduction. However, if you don't remove the crit one and you remove the attack one, you might want that extra crit might come in handy, basically. Yeah, buddy. So, yeah, that's about it for Mockman, I think. Yeah, the other thing I wanted to mention quick was DGN. You get energy feed from her with her Destiny. You have a chance to get some energy feed, so that's good. We're running all Demon Bells on the supports, because except for DGN, because Mirror sort of messed up the energy feed. Just wasn't working for me, and this seems to work better when I just run all Demon Bells. Now, Queen also provides extra energy with her Destiny upgrades, which is this one, I think. Yes, additionally increases all allies' energy by 20. And this happens every second active for her, because that's when she gets 12 layers. So we're getting a little bit of extra energy feed, and then Elena's Destinies are just so good. So this reduces the boss's all damage dealt, and that's huge. This increases my Mockman's all damage dealt, and then this increases, or wait, I don't want that one. I want, where is it? No, this one. So this increases our back line's holy damage by 10% when she does this. And she can do her skill, I think it's 2 times around, because she'll get 6 layers when she does an active, and then if she gets hit twice, each time she'll do her Destiny skill. So that's 30% all damage dealt, and then 30% all damage reduce on the boss, and 20% holy damage increase for the backline. So yeah, it's a really, she's just a solid hero. I love Elena. She's so good. And then we're running the bleed pet because Queen is bleeding the boss, and we're running DGN's core. So let's hop in and go do this fight. Alright, here we go with boss 3, difficulty 9. Divine power 8 on the boss, so he's gonna be a bit tougher for us to try and beat, and I'm hoping we have the damage for this. I did one attempt last night, I think, after I had beaten boss 8, and I did okay damage, so I'm thinking we could do this. Just have to give it a shot, really. I was also thinking about putting Mockman in the front row, but I decided against that because I was just thinking maybe delayed burst could work. However, then I'd be missing like the holy damage buff from Elena, and yeah, I just wanted to see how the backline would do, because that's what's been working, so I just want to stick with what's working. The boss really put a hurting on those 3 heroes right away, sent them straight to Unbending Will, but that's alright. The first few rounds, they're gonna be they're just gonna be iffy, because your team doesn't have defense built up yet. As you can see, we didn't Omen Rift the boss, so that's a bad thing. But you can see the auspicious cat, the little gold and blue symbols, that's the silver and gold ingots. Still missed the Omen Rift on the boss, so this attempt is not looking good at all. Hopefully we can get our all damage dealt build up and get a pet active that hits us, and hopefully do some boss damage here, because we're gonna guarantee get him Omen Rifted now, and we get our active. So we're actually got 3 actives in a row, and bang. Okay, so almost half of his health is gone, so that's good. And we're actually gonna get another active. That's huge. This is where the energy feed comes in handy so much, because if we did a basic here, we'd probably 100% switch stance. Let's hope this is a huge active. Queen's gonna go before us, and she's gonna bleed everything, and oh my gosh. That was massive. Oh my god. Alright, so yeah, buddy. That was huge. Alright, so I'm liking this auspicious cat. Even Freya's still alive, and she's not even Destiny upgraded. She's taking 80% more damage than anybody else. That's huge. So, alright. Looks like, yep, there we go. We got it. Awesome. That's so awesome. We almost got max points too. We practically beat it on round 4. So that's big. Alright. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. The cat's great. Please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.